Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 70. Hi, hello, hi. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us for the last episode of the year because we'll be taking next week off. I guess that's a good time to announce that. But so, yeah, thanks for joining us for the last week of the year. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready for some holiday festivities and the like. And yeah, we've got the usual gambit of nothing makes any sense and nothing's in order at all. We're just going to talk about a lot of stuff and then go away for a week. So hope you're ready. Starting with some new NSO games. Nintendo basically did their usual uh Twitter drop of stuff, but this time it's Sega Genesis games. We got five new games. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Altered Beast, Dynamite Heady, Sword of Vermilion, Thunder Force 2, and Toe Jam and Earl. Big hype for Altered Beast. I'm surprised that wasn't there at launch.
So you actually recognize one of these games? Because I looked through this list and went, no clue.
Yeah, Altered
How
Beast
do you
is
not recognize Toe Jam and Earl?
Nope,
nothing.
not.
I'm
Okay.
surprised you don't get Altered Beast. That's like one of the biggest Genesis games. Weird. Anyway, so yeah, those are shadow dropped and available now for the Genesis app if you're stupid like us and paid the money to get it.
I
Did
might
they
actually
release-
own this game though.
Huh?
A few years ago, Steam was giving like 6 games away for free. Altered Beast might be one of the ones I own. Like they were giving a bunch of Sega games away
Glad you
for
played
free.
it.
No, I didn't play it. I just own it on Steam, which is where I play the least amount of games.
Nice. So yeah, those are out now on NSO Plus. Hades won a Hugo Award. I didn't even know this was an award, but yeah, a Hugo Award is an annual literary award presented to the best science fiction or fantasy work from the previous year. And Hades won it, so they're the first video game to ever win one. Which,
That's cool.
yeah, it's very cool, but also like, why? If it's a, I guess it's not a literary award anymore.
It's a fantasy or fantasy, not just sci-fi. I was like, sci-fi shouldn't video games have won? Never mind. Fantasy, gotcha.
There were
Books, would you-
several games nominated from last
Yeah.
year for it. Spiritfarer, Last of Us 2, Animal Crossing, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Blazeball.
No clue.
What is
But,
Blazeball?
I could see how in an award show, if they're up against books, the books will take it.
Yeah. What the heck? Blazeball is a baseball simulation horror game.
Wait, what?
What?
A simulation horror game. It's a web browser based game.
No. I'm talking about the baseball part, not the horror part. Well, I guess the horror part included with the baseball part.
Let's see. Baseball at your mercy. Baseball perfected. Our players are inhuman. They play day and night, rain or shine. They never grow sick and they never tire. They compete for you, the fans. Your attention fuels them. We invite you to wield your influence. Each season, vote to remake Blazeball in your image. Everything from rules to rosters in your hands.
Wild.
Let's see. Seasons run Monday to Friday. The postseason ends on Saturday. On Sunday, we rest. So that's weird. I want to play that. I might mess with that later. That's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a community thing. Okay. So yeah, Hades won that. That's awesome. Metroid Dread is Time Magazine's Game of the Year, which is weird because I didn't realize Time Magazine had a Game of the Year.
I was gonna try to find what their previous ones were.
That's so weird.
All right, let's see.
Hades won last year.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to see.
Disco Elysium won it. That's weird. I never knew they did this. Huh. So,
I
well,
mean-
there you go. It won a game of the year. It didn't win the game of the year, but it won a game of the year.
The one that nobody knows exists.
Yeah, I thought that.
Like, what do you hear about Time Magazine anymore?
I mean, I hear a lot of stuff about Time Magazine, but not video game stuff. I hear like Person
Sure.
of the Year. Like
Random controversies about Person of the Year or whatever. or
yeah, a
something.
lot of politicians on the front page, and then Person of the Year. I remember what was that European girl? She's like super young, but she's super activist about
Oh yeah,
climate. Greta
Greta
Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg.
Yeah,
Thunberg, yeah.
she was on Time Magazine for something.
Time of the Year or something.
I
Or
think.
she's
Probably.
Person of the Year.
Yeah, something like that. And lastly, before Collector's Corner, this is a short opening sequence. Square Enix filed a trademark for Gex, and if you don't know what Gex is, then you probably don't watch Scott the Woz.
I didn't know Square owned Gex, if I'm honest.
Me neither. I mean,
Maybe
you
it
should
was
look at the
something-
stuff Square
Maybe it was-
did before Final Fantasy. It is all garbage.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy saved them.
Yeah.
Do you know that backstory?
Yeah. It was like their last ditch effort. 'Cause
Yep,
they-
and that's why it's got Final in the name.
They released crap before. Yeah, I didn't realize they made Gex. But hey, maybe new Gex?
Crystal Dynamics made Gex, and Square owns Crystal Dynamics.
Ah, that makes sense.
That makes more sense.
That would be.
Okay, but I love Gex.
No, you don't.
Correct.
You do not. The statement you've made a factually incorrect statement.
Look, I had to do it for the meme.
What would a new Gex game even be about? Like, you can't joke about.
Oh, I don't know. It depends. What's the first one about?
It's basically just a platformer, but the whole time, like the what makes Gex Gex is that the whole time he just says stupid
makes
things like,
Gex
"Hey, like
Gex?
this is like the one time this is that one time I got hammered and drowned at Ben Simmons' house or whatever." He says stuff like it's basically like Family Guy but a platformer. Like if
Well-
Gex was a Family Guy character, it's basically that. So I
Hearing
don't know.
Gex come back doesn't surprise me since for several years Mario had killed everybody. It was just him. And then all of a sudden in the last 2 years, everyone's come back and they're like, here's Crash Bandicoot, here's Spyro, we're hearing rumors of the Sly Cooper.
I don't think that has anything to do with Mario more than it has to do with like
Right, but
everything old is
3D
new again.
Yeah, 3D platformers are just on the rise again for some reason. But
Because everything is being rebooted from the 90s. And that's when 3D
Yeah,
platformers were
Bubsy
really
got
big. Yeah, even freaking
rebooted.
Bubsy got rebooted. And that thing's horrible. It's still horrible.
Yeah. I'm
Like,
more
they didn't
worried
even
about
change
them-
anything.
I'm more worried about them killing the platformer genre again than I don't know. If they stay good, we'll be fine. Next, Microsoft's gonna come out and be like, "Yes, we're actually making Banjo 3." But if they'd been smart,
And it's
they
gonna
would have
be bad.
announced that when Nintendo announced him for Smash.
That would have been some amazing marketing, honestly.
Man, what are you doing? You like unmute and all this noise comes with you.
Because Cameron's
That might
like,
be
I'm
my
not
thing.
going to be hustling and bustling. And then he immediately starts hustling
I'm
and
literally
bustling.
on my bed.
Yeah, but that's now. That was not the past 6 minutes.
So sorry.
Freaking, I knew you were going to lie to me again. Happens
Look, at
every
least I
time.
was on time for the podcast.
Am I supposed to
I mean-
be grateful for doing the bare
I
minimum?
don't know. Think whatever you want.
Don't give me that option. Okay, anyway, yeah, moving on. Collector's Corner. This is the weekly segment where we go around and talk about games we've been playing and things that we bought
general
and
things.
other stupid bad decisions that we make because we pretty much do that on a weekly basis.
Okay, but yeah,
So,
Stop calling me out.
I'm not calling you out. I'm calling me out. I've got a lot this week. I made some very bad decisions this week.
that's why you'll be going last.
Yeah, Jacob, you go first.
Wait. Don't put me in the spotlight. Uh, bad decisions, huh?
I noticed you've been playing a lot of
No.
Minecraft recently. What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know. The other day I just kind of looked at all the games that I had on my PC and was like, none of these are really tickling my fancy anymore.
It's
So I
that
was like, yeah, I'm gonna hop into Minecraft and build some shit.
biannual Minecraft binge.
Yeah, yeah. Just a little quick building session. Found an island, building a town, that kind of thing. Um, but yeah, other than that, the other day I found we're talking about collectibles too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, really anything.
Yeah. Well, the other day I went to Walmart with Aaron, uh, on like a Black Series hunt. Didn't find any Black Series figures, which isn't surprising because that's just the way it is. But I did find a like 6.5, 7-inch Warhammer Space Marine figure, which I didn't know they made, or I had seen. I forget, some company makes like a super expensive Ultramarine action figure, but you look on eBay, that thing goes for like $200. So finding like a really nice, I forget which company makes it, but like a nice like 6-inch uh this one's a Blood Angel Lieutenant figure was pretty cool, honestly, because
Usually don't see them in the wild.
yeah, not the type of thing you usually come across. But yeah, other than that, just chilling.
Not really much.
Not really.
All right, Cameron, you go.
Okay, so this week I've been playing Animal Crossing and Pokemon Shining Pearl. I'm finally playing a not Animal Crossing game, guys.
Impossible.
Yeah,
Absolutely
very impossible.
impossible.
Did you
Yeah,
beat Shining Pearl?
how the fuck would I beat Shining Pearl already?
I don't know, but I'm taking it back.
That's what you think.
I paid for it, $60.
Okay, and
Bro,
your point?
this is
Mistake.
my
He took my game and he's like, no.
It's mine
Wait.
now, bitch.
Can't have shit
as
in
someone
Detroit.
who's watched the two of you for like the past 23 years, it's always like when Cameron buys something, no one talks about it, but when anybody but Cameron buys something, they're like, you owe me for that. Pay me
No,
back.
he
You
just-
owe me with that right now. Pay me back right now. When Cameron buys something, everyone's just like,
No, he's like,
Silence.
lend it to me, and he took it. He's like, I'll have it beat by the time you come down here, don't worry.
Well, worry. I'm not even through the forest yet.
Stop hanging out with people and beat the game,
No.
what a good strategy.
right? I gave him the perfect strategy how to do it.
Sit in my room alone.
I didn't say sit in your room. I said stop hanging out.
Yeah, I
with
mean, you could
people.
be outside.
Yeah.
Whatever. It
You
is
could
on
hang out
Switch.
in their apartment. Just be playing the game.
But I'd still be hanging out with them.
We'll play the game.
Yeah. Thank you.
Heard.
Anything else? A lot of travel.
Not. Yeah. That was fun. Traveling. Bad. Very, very long and tedious. Dude, fuck the Atlanta airport.
Yeah.
I mean, really any airport, but yeah, I do agree with that.
But specifically Atlanta.
Yeah, I was about to say, but specifically the Atlanta airport.
Like, or the Orlando airport felt like a very smooth, just here's where your terminal is. Go do security over there. Atlanta's like, hey, everyone does it here. Like, why?
Is Orlando Airport an international airport?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like it might be different for like airports that are like super popular, like JFK or Atlanta or Colorado or LAX.
I
or
guess.
Dallas.
Get
Like the really really
do
big
it like
hub
as soon as
ones.
you can get in. Yeah. Um, Oh, what else? Oh, I met Chelsea's parents. That was fun.
How was
Who?
that? Other than
Interesting.
nerve wracking, horrifying.
No, actually, I think I was too exhausted for it to be nerve wracking and horrifying. So
Did you
yeah,
make any
good impressions apparently.
or bad? I was gonna say, did you say anything incriminating?
No, look, I'm not
Good.
stupid. I stayed quiet most of the time.
I
Well, okay, there's a lie. I am stupid.
two
but-
truths and a lie.
Futures and a lie. But I didn't say anything incriminating.
I told him to watch the podcast though, so
Oh, good. So
I
you
did not.
definitely told them something incriminating
I definitely did not.
by proxy.
But yeah, that's what I did. Like that and work. Work fucking sucks.
This just in: work sucks.
That's just in.
Breaking news.
I almost thought about I did think about telling my coworkers about my podcast or this podcast. I was like,
Don't.
That's a bad.
Don't.
idea. No.
Grant, you're like a supervisor. Don't do that.
no, he's just middle management. There's management above him, and there's people below him.
Yeah.
That's like a supervisor-ish role.
Isn't that basically
No.
the same thing? Supervisor and
Yeah.
middle management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he
Cool.
didn't get extra money, and supervisors usually do. So
Yeah. So I'm like between supervisor and it's like it's barely meaningful at all. Doesn't really have any meaning to
yeah,
it.
just we need someone to do this for us. I guarantee you want to do it.
Grant, do you want what is technically a promotion?
Technically.
All right, Alex.
All right. I beat Spider-Man Miles Morales New Game Plus, so I now have the platinum on both the PS4 and PS5 versions of the game because I moved all my save data over.
Mm-hmm.
I played a bunch of RE2 of Claire's B-side, and then I got to Sherry's point, and I wasn't in the mood to deal with it because I don't think anything really is as scary as that part in the rest of the game. I played a lot of Uncharted Drake's Fortune because now it's running like it should. I'm up to like chapter 8 or something like that.
Nice.
So Amazon canceled 2 of my statues that I had ordered for The World Ends With You.
Nice.
So I canceled the rest because I was like, well, I only wanted these.
If I can't have all of them, then I don't want any of them.
Well, yeah. I mean, they canceled the one I wanted most.
That sucks.
Yeah. And yesterday, the 5 of us here went and saw Spider-Man No Way Home.
How was that?
It was so good.
Yeah, that's usually what I've been hearing. I might go see it during the holidays. I don't know. Haven't really decided yet. If I can find people to go with, I might. Well, okay, so me. Minish Cap, a lot of that. I'm currently I've gotten all the elements into the sword, and now I'm having to go to the Cloud City area and do that stuff. A lot of Super Mario World on Game Boy Advance. I'm playing a lot of Game Boy Advance games right now because I'm very excited because I got an Analog Pocket. So
That's what you're talking about. That's what you asked about, right?
yeah, so got that. I ended up with the white one. I couldn't decide. I was super torn, so I ended up just going with my gut. My gut said white.
Well, after you said that the fingerprints would show up on the black, I probably
Yeah, it was kind of a mute point because like the white's obviously going to show like dirt and stuff easier, but the black one gets glossy like with oil super quick as
yeah.
well. So at least the white masks that, and that's really what I hate more than because like dirt I can clean off easily, but once a plastic gets kind of oil stained, it's not really that easy to make it go away. So yeah, I got that with like a dock, and the case, and that's about it. I didn't get any of the adapters or MIDI cables because I'm not into that. But so yeah, I got that. They announced the groups tomorrow, so they also tweeted that everybody that ordered on the 14th when they went live got into A or B, and I ordered like within 10 minutes. So I would have
You're
I would
B,
have ordered.
right?
I would have, yeah, probably B. I would have ordered within like 2 or 3 minutes, but it was just like, sorry, your credit card was declined, and I was like, why? Like, I
I've had that before. It's
had
like,
the money,
dang
everything's
it.
fine. We're just declined. It just Discover was like no, so I went to Regions, or I used my Regions card instead, and just worked just fine. So yeah, I got that. So because of that, that probably cost me Group A, but I'm really there's still a chance. There's still a chance. We'll find out tomorrow. Also, I got a 3D printer.
Interesting. What do you
Cool.
plan to print?
So I started this project of printing a cartridge cover for every one of my cartridge games, and
To
I was
protect
using my
them?
I was using basically just dust covers. Um, and I started this on my buddy's 3D printer, but that thing breaks all the time, and it broke again like
Yep.
halfway through starting this. Like I got halfway through my Super Nintendo games alone, and then it broke. And he already is like, I've given up on it. This is like the 30,000th time he fixed it, and we talked about it yesterday because I was at his house, and he was like, yeah, I'm giving up. I'm just gonna buy a new one. So anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna finish that. I've still got to do a lot of like N64 and NES too, and then also I'm going to print display stands for all my Game Boy games because right now they're in a very tiny little shelf thing, so you can't really see them until you unless you pull them all out and lay them out. And I want to be able to see them, so I'm gonna print some display stands to set them all out so you can see them and easily access them. Um,
See.
and then I want to print like some Joy-Con holders because I've got more Joy-Cons than things to hold them. So, a bunch of organizational stuff, a lot of
You're
like
gonna need more
display and
shelves.
holding things. Um, Eventually, yeah, but right now, no. It's just a lot of it sits out unorganized. But once I get 3D things, I can use the same space but actually organize it. So yeah, that is exciting. And because of the Pocket, I got Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland, A Link to the Past 4 Swords, and Super Mario Kart or Mario Kart Super Circuit for GBA. Those are some games I've been sitting on for a long time, so I finally went and bit the bullet with the Pocket.
You don't know the Zelda games now, then, right? Or are you still missing something
You mean for Game Boy or like overall?
overall?
I'm missing Oracle of Ages.
Okay, that's alright.
I don't have an original copy of Link's Awakening. I have DX. I don't have the original. But that's. Oh, and I don't own. Or do I? I definitely own Phantom Hourglass. I don't know if I own Spirit Tracks. If I do, I don't have a case for it. It's just
I
the
don't think I
cartridge.
have a case for Spirit Tracks either, and I kind of want one just because I like how it looks.
Yeah. But I might. I'd have to go look. So, but like it's super obscure ones. Like I have most everything else. I think. So that's gonna be one thing down soon. Maybe I should strive for that.
Do it. That'd be fun.
So yeah, big excited for that Pocket. That thing is nuts. Everybody that's reviewed it said it's like the best thing ever. So hopefully I luck out and get in Group A, but I probably won't. Although
It's
something really
possible,
cool. Oh, you go ahead.
I was gonna say it's possible, but mine was more a joke because you said 10 minutes, and I was like, oh man, the
Yeah.
10 minutes killed you.
So people on the subreddit have been sharing their order numbers, and not like the full order number, just like the first
The
three
end
digits.
digit.
So because it's sequential in theory, so like it seems like the orders currently range from what's like 88,000 to like 120,000 or 125,000, and I'm 103,000. So I'm like right in the middle. So it's like a 50-50 chance if it works out a certain. There's like multiple different
Yeah.
theories about how this could work out. So of course I've spent several hours over analyzing everything. trying to figure it out.
Until they announce it.
But also something really cool. Analog was like super serious on these pre-orders. They're like, if we catch you trying to order, like place multiple orders on the same account, or like with the same address, or we see like we find you posting it on eBay, or we find you reselling like anywhere for a higher price, or like anything scalping related, they're going to cancel your order and or send you to the back of the line. And the back of the line is 2023. So there's already been several people like going on eBay reporting all of the Analog listings, and then Analog will be like, yeah, their order's canceled. Because a lot of them are stupid and will post like the full order number, or they'll post like the address that they ordered it on, so they can just easily cancel it.
Just wait till you get it and then sell it if you're gonna do
Yeah, so I'm hoping that's gonna help my case a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't be a filthy scalper.
Yeah,
Don't be
Yeah,
a
don't
filthy
be
Shouldn't
a
do it.
filthy scammer.
shouldn't do it. So
Try not to be scum. If at all possible.
That's so hard for so many people, though.
Yeah, because I mean, like you can buy it. Like people were selling it for like $800, and it's a $200 product.
God.
Insane.
Well, I mean, GPU moment.
Damn.
Seriously.
Oh
I'm
man, $1,400 for a 3070. $1,400 plus shipping.
That's shipping.
Pain.
Kidding me.
So yeah, I think that's it. Oh wait, one more thing. This is stupid. I got a Yakuza Like a Dragon Steelbook.
Nice.
So you've got the game then, right? Because it only had.
Why do you think I prefaced with "this is stupid"?
You don't have the game.
I don't have the game.
Wait, where's the
Sorry.
game? There wasn't a regular box. It's just a steelbook. I own it.
Yep, just the Steelbook. There's no game in the Steelbook.
Someone took it out, put it in like one of those old CD cases that you look at, they break.
Or wait, hold on. You're telling me there's gonna be a game in this?
There is no regular box. There's just the steelbook.
You telling me a gingerbread this man?
There we go. There it is.
You're telling me
Hebrew?
a Geneva this convention?
Hebrew? Hebrew what?
My favorite thing is to do it with things that don't make sense, like the Geneva convention. Where like, you're telling me a Geneva this convention? You're telling me a 9 this 11? No, there's no game in the Steelbook. You're lying to me. There's no game.
I mean, I can be right back.
I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're not lying.
Wait, what was that steelbook? I don't think that's on the cover of mine.
Oh, it's probably not the official one. I don't know. I got it from Best Buy for like $1.
Best Buy, I swear, they just make their own.
I think they have a deal with
More
some
will.
company to make them.
Yeah.
I wonder if this one has a Steelbook stamp in it. Yeah, it's the same Steelbook company, like Steelbook.com. Same guys that like they make all the Switch Steelbooks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's just Best Buy's.
Whack. Okay, moving on. Does anybody have Faye news to cover? Or are we throwing that in the garbage?
So here's what's happening in Faye. Tempest Trials with the story that I haven't been paying attention to, and new units as per every day when they add new units, and that's about it.
And the Twitter's been taken over by Lysithea and Loot.
By who?
Two
Characters in the
from-
game.
Yeah.
So basically someone lying. Someone that works on the game that's lying, that's saying they're characters in the game.
Right.
It's like Santa Claus
Oh.
Twitter.
Alex, that's literally just now. That just happened.
I didn't say it didn't just happen. I said it has happened.
Which
It was
he
literally
is
7
technically
minutes ago.
And
Amazing.
7 minutes ago counts as has.
Has
Yeah.
happened. Okay.
Right.
What are you mad about?
I don't
I-
know. I
That's
didn't
how
realize
time
it.
works, bro.
I
The
didn't realize
past is
it.
the past. 7 minutes counts as past.
I didn't realize
Right.
how fast it had just been announced.
Alex is like that.
Alex
I
is on
brought up
top of
things
it.
that get brought up during the podcast all the time. I'm like, oh look, we should talk about this.
Yeah, I know
Alex is really
both of
just-
y'all do that. Cameron used to do it a lot. He doesn't do it much anymore, but Alex used to
It's
do that.
'cause
Where,
I
like,
don't
halfway
have-
through the show, there'd just be
It's
like,
just like, we're adding
7
things.
new lines, and then
Yeah, it's because I only have the one screen.
I
and my
usually try
keyboard's
to
way
move
up
them
here.
to below what we're talking about, though.
yeah, but still. Cameron, can you just not work without 2 screens?
I can, but like
He's got to be able to watch us in one, so because he doesn't have.
I can't do both.
Yeah, what if we made silly faces at him?
I don't like this. I don't like this. Whatever this is, I don't like it. Not a fan.
Let's continue.
Resident Evil Village was the most beaten game of 2021, according to HowLongToBeat.com. So, of people that report their information to HowLongToBeat.com, Resident
Right.
Evil Village was the most beaten.
Interesting.
Right. IGN called it completed, but I looked into it, and I disagree with their definition of completed.
What's completed?
I usually define it as like you did everything you could in the game. And beaten or finished is usually you just ran through and beat the story mode of the game.
So, what did IGN define completeness as?
Beaten.
Oh. I mean, that's kind of how I like to think of games all the time, because, like, I mean, we were literally talking about this before the show. Kinstone's in the Minish Cap. Like, that's just a good
Yeah.
example of, like, why do I need to do this? It's not fun. Like, the mechanic is fun when you're in the game, but when the game is over and that's all you have left, it's not fun.
It's fair.
So, like, in RE Village, like, I have to backtrack to the first city to go find some stupid
The goat statue.
yeah, some stupid statue. To, like, why?
I gotta still beat Village.
Man, you still haven't beaten it?
No.
Dang.
I
I
beat
can't
two
judge.
other
I bounce around.
RE games and keep going, I should beat Village, and then keep getting distracted.
Sounds like me.
Felt that.
But also part of it's like, I know where I'm going next, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. I'm not.
Where are you going next?
The second one. And I know what's in there. And I don't want to do it.
Is that the horror house?
Yes, the one with the baby thing.
Oh, the doll one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I can't remember. I always forget if the doll or the gross fat fish man, whatever. I can't remember which one's second and which one's third. I mean, it's scary the first time, but after you die once and you figure it out, it's not really that scary.
Yeah, I just got to convince myself to do it that first time.
I mean, it's arguably the best part of the game to me. I think it's the best, especially from a horror aspect.
It's fair.
13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, new content for Switch version. What is it?
They're adding like 26 weapons or something like that to the what are they called? I don't remember what the other half of the game is. One's a visual novel, real-time strategy. I'm
Interesting.
hoping they'll announce that they're going to add it into the PlayStation version, because I was kind of surprised to see that. But that's all they've said about it, is that they're adding 26 new weapons.
River City Girls 2 coming to Switch in summer 2022. That sounds like a horrible game. What is River City Girls?
There is an old series in Japan called River City, and Way Forward rebooted it, keeping in continuity with the old one.
River City Girls is a 2019 beat-em-up video game developed by Way Forward, a spin-off in the Kunio-kun franchise.
River City.
River City.
Okay. Fight their way through obstacles and enemies to rescue their kidnapped boyfriends. I bet that's a great game.
I've played
4.5 stars. Nice.
Just like a modern day beating 'em up.
Okay, but with anime short skirts.
Yes.
I see. That's
But with that good.
Yeah, but with that drug. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw this. Shin Megami Tensei 5 achieves the highest launch month dollar sales of any Shin Megami Tensei title. That's big.
That's
Yeah.
not surprising though, since the Switch is a bigger name. I mean, kinda. The last two were on 2, something like that, were on 3DS. But I feel like it would sell better on Switch anyways than that.
Probably. Um, Final Fantasy VII remake. Oh yeah, so you get the PS5 version. If you got the PS4 version of remake when they gave it away for free, they're about to let you upgrade to the PS5 version for free.
And you can buy Yuffie's DLC for 25% off.
Okay, so you don't get the DLC, but you do get the performance upgrade.
Right.
Okay, nice.
So since it's what, $20, I think. I don't remember how much the DLC is. Let's say it's 20 though. That's 16 instead. Right.
So
Or 15.
yeah, and speaking of, so this came out on PC now. Integrators on PC. And so I'm really confused about this. So Digital Foundry said that the Final Fantasy VII Remake port to PC is the worst AAA release on PC in a long time.
They're really
And-
mad that they can't change any performance setting.
Yeah, that's what threw me off because I went and looked at the Metacritic for PC and it was like pretty good, like an 89 or something.
Yeah. That's why they're mad.
The user score was like a 70, but still, even that isn't like horrible. Like, I don't know. Alex sent his clips over for us to check out, and yeah, the PC port of Final Fantasy VII Remake is terrible. He captured this using an RTX 3090 and 10900K at just 1080p, and it's a mess. The smooth presentation was central to its storytelling, and this version compromises it. Yeah, apparently just the performance is pretty bad. Which you think I would, which I thought I would have seen more of on the Metacritic page, but like, especially if like even on a top tier machine, it's not running well because that's usually what reviewers run their game on.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's really confusing. But that is some hot take. Which I want to believe Digital Foundry because they make really good videos. I actually watched their one about the Pocket recently, but
So some people are saying it apparently might be dealing with NVIDIA driver bug.
NVIDIA driver. Okay, so yeah, that's weird. As I mentioned, I am not covering Final Fantasy VII Remake yet. The stutters that happen as you immediately get in the game render graphics are just unacceptable. Anyone testing and playing this game on PC before release should surely realize that your cinematic game should not do that. Featured that the game it had incredible stutter when the game started in the default mode. And that every effect was displayed for the first and was accompanied by a long stutter. So I guess it just ran really bad for him.
Apparently.
Which, I mean, I wouldn't be really surprised if that was the case because PC ports usually aren't that great.
We had a long discussion on that, so I'm gonna, like a while back, just why
Yeah.
PC ports aren't as great, and
Yeah, that was a finishing topic, I think.
yeah, and why it's not gonna get better from the all the issues stocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, why it might actually get worse.
Sega's Sonic 30th anniversary encyclopedia says Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood is not canon. Oh no, who cares? Do people get upset about that? Are people upset about that?
I don't know. I just saw it on Twitter.
Could you
That's pretty funny.
imagine being that like your biggest problem of like
Ever.
your life at any point in time? Like at any point in time, the biggest problem in your life is that Sonic Chronicles the Dark. I don't even know what that is.
Right? That's
What
kinda
is
where
that?
I am.
Is that a
I don't know.
Is that a
I
book?
hadn't
Is
heard
that a
of-
Sonic book?
I think it's a game. I mentioned something.
No, I
down
don't think
below
it's
that's
a
from the.
game.
Alright, let's see. It's a game on the DS.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's
internet.
a role playing game developed by BioWare.
Yeah. It's not canon.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
But I mentioned under it that was also in the book. It said that because that's not canon, Emerald's creator is now a mystery within the canon again. And I'm like, are you really going to touch upon that subject, though? Probably not.
One, who gives even the slightest of a damn about Sonic canon?
Sonic fans, have you met them?
Dude, the Sonic franchise is such a hot, steaming pile of trash now. Like, why does it even matter? I can't recall a game that they haven't screwed up since Sonic Mania. And that was actually so good that they stopped it. That was so good, it was too good.
We're going not that far back. I was like, oh, well, Generations, but Generations is before Mania.
So bad.
I hope, what was it? Sonic Frontiers? That could be good. Probably not, but
No, definitely not. It's not going to be good, and if it is, I will apologize. But until then, I'm not apologizing for anything. I'll apologize when it actually is good.
Sonic is
but
actually good.
There's no way. There's no way a Sonic game is going to be good. If it's made by Sonic Team, there's not a chance.
Absolutely not.
Square Enix has revealed a Final Fantasy 35th anniversary artwork. Yay. Bro, what is
Yoshitaka Amano.
Yeah, I got the name. I went ahead to the next. I was trying to read the next line to like prep. War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
A mobile game.
Oh
Just
my
say
god,
Final
dude.
Fantasy mobile game.
Oh my god, why is that? That's the longest title ever, and it's a mobile game.
Yes.
That's where the budget went.
That budget went into the title.
A 10-word title. Joker, Violent, and Queen are coming to that. Garbage.
Where the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
I'm glad we spent a whole
Oh
10
my
seconds
gosh.
reading that.
I want those 10 seconds back.
Yeah, for real. Oh yeah, and Nintendo Minute ended. I was sad. At first, I thought it was they were gonna end Nintendo Power Podcast, which sucks because I really like that. But yeah, so Nintendo Minute's over. So I wonder why they stopped.
Yeah, both of them were really sad in their final video because I did look at that. But it didn't really seem like there was a reason they stopped. Just we're just kind of done. Like Nintendo decided we're done. Which I
That
don't
was like
get,
the
'cause-
only non-trailer content on their channel.
Exactly. That's why I'm confused. It showed off gameplay for the rest of the year when Treehouse wasn't going.
Who needs it?
Them kind of, but they do put gameplay in their trailer, so not really them.
Rip Cat and whatever the guy's name is, or Kit and something.
Chris
Chris.
something with a K.
Rippin' pepperoni.
Kit and Crystal.
Okay, back to some interesting things now. Breath of the Wild 2 is apparently planned for November of next year, per IGN founder Per Schneider.
In other news, Per Schneider got a cease and desist order. No, I'm kidding, but let's be honest.
Look,
That's
give it time.
unreal.
Give it time.
He's actually. I'm pretty sure he's on the Nintendo Voice Chat podcast that IGN does all the time. Per
I
Schneider.
see.
That's the only reason I know how to pronounce his name. But so yeah, I mean November. Pretty much what everybody expected.
mean,
like
that's
late next
Gonna
year.
be the realistic date. Like, even if that's just his prediction, it's like I wonder when they'll release the Zelda game. I mean, they've released him in November pretty consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
like
like,
everybody was already betting it was going to be the end of next year. Like it obviously
Yeah.
wasn't going to be February.
It'd be
Might as
cool
well-
if it was
yeah.
February, though.
I wonder if it's going to be in time for the Game Awards next year.
Right. Let me. To vote? Yeah. I mean, they were letting things in at last minute.
Yeah.
This is the wrong one.
A Nintendo patent unveiled possible Breath of the Wild 2 gameplay. I did see that.
I'm trying to find it again. Because I've got it saved. I just need to get to the right thing.
Link was seen rewinding an object with an effect similar to the stasis rune. So instead of making it stop in time, it makes it rewind in time. That's a cool idea.
Okay, I've got the. You can do the water warp thing freely anywhere, according to this patent that he
The
does.
water
And
warp?
So, like, where he warps,
Yeah.
you can do it from the ground into the sky anywhere in the game, according to this patent. And just start like free falling, I think. I don't know. It also says Link can shoot his bow while just free falling in this, like all the time. So kind of like he could already do in Breath of the Wild, but
like now there's no limit on the amount of time you can be in
I
that slow
think
down
so.
mode. Because like in the old one, it was based on like your stamina.
Yeah. I think that's what it means. Because why else would it be patent if it wasn't something new?
Yeah. That's weird. We discovered the conditions to accomplish the ability to go through a suspended platform from below to its surface.
Yep, through like a house and stuff. Which would be super cool. Interesting, but super cool.
Let's see. Free falling will be much more developed than one might have expected. Not only will our character be able to take several positions, but also to shoot with his bow during it. So like he can be in different positions when he's falling, and shoot his bow in all those positions.
Breath of the Wild 1, you're basically locked in the one position for.
Yeah, like just falling vertically.
Yeah.
I'm so hyped for this game.
I am too.
It's gonna be really fun. Atlas has registered 2 new domains that relate to Persona 5.
It's like Persona 5M or P5M and P5 something else. And they've already got one as well for P5U, but they've had that one for like 3 years. Which most people figure if it gets an arena game, that's what it will be for that one. Because in Japan, the domain for Persona 4 Arena is P4U.
Okay. Final Fantasy VII Remake PC Datamine confirms a Steam version. Good. Or, I think. Good.
Yeah, that's fine. It will be a year. You skipped this one.
Oh, I thought I was missing something. So Final Fantasy VII is not going to be an exclusive to Epic?
No.
Good.
Like anything else with Epic, it will be like a year and then
Okay.
yeah, 6 months, year.
Resident Evil Apocalypse? What is this?
So here's what the here. Let me grab this and post this. Okay, podcast notes.
2004 action horror film.
No, I posted the link to the leak I found.
Is this a game adaptation? Oh, it's just gonna be the next Resident Evil.
Yeah.
It's gonna be third person.
I mean, Ethan's the only one that's been in first, and I kind of like the third, anyways.
True. So yeah, so just a leak of what they're trying to do for the next one.
Yeah. It claims it will finish off the old characters, final chapters.
Okay. Atlas data miner Panheim says Persona 3 port mix, portable plus FES content, and one more game will be announced in the spring. What is FES content?
Faz. So there's technically been 3 versions of Persona 3. The original, a slightly better one released on the PS2 that basically just added the epilogue, and then the portable one on the PlayStation Portable, but it removed the epilogue because they didn't have the space, and all cutscenes. Those CDs really had nothing.
So
But
they're
it
like just
added,
going to be coming to PC or something, I guess?
It's not clear. I generally think if they're going to do anything where they would have to combine these 2 versions that are pretty different, they'll just they'll make a new game in the new engine that Persona 5 used, and then it will probably be exclusive to PlayStation because Atlas loves Sony, even though they're a Sega company.
Okay. Oh yeah, so here's the list of so we got a big leak of supposedly Nintendo's plans for next year up to 2024. I read through this before we started the show. It's basically either stuff we already know is happening or
good guesses.
Yeah,
Well,
just
obvious
educated
guesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so Pokemon Legends Arceus, the new Kirby game, Advance Wars reboot, Splatoon 3, etc. Like we already know of all that stuff.
The one that's interesting from that, didn't they say Let's Go sequels?
Yes.
They do have Let's Go sequels listed. A new 2D Donkey Kong, which Retro's was working on something before they started working on Prime 4. So that's just a good guess. Or at least we
I love
assume.
how they list casual IP.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's a good specific guess.
That's a very
like
specific
that could
guess.
literally
Oh my
mean
gosh.
anything.
Monolith Project, which we already knew they were working on something. Probably Xenoblade 3.
It's not even a title.
Faye Echoes will be whatever if they're remaking a game.
Yeah.
Or just if they're not. Oh, we meant new Fire Emblem game.
We're still not letting go of the Zelda pack. I see.
Yeah. It will not be a 2-pack. It will be separate versions. Look, realistically, if it's a 2-pack, it will be limited to a year, and I would kind of rather just be able to buy it whenever. Like either.
Why are you so set on them not bundling the games? They did
because
that
they
with the
could
Mario
sell them
games.
for $60.
Yeah, they could do that with the Mario games too, and they didn't. They bundled them.
And then took it away for after a year.
Yeah, it'll come back just like the older one did. I'm sure it will. But I would rather it be a limited release than be them both separate for freaking $60. You can eat my shorts. My actual shorts.
Literally consume pant.
Breath of the Wild sequel. They also say like Metroid Prime, and the new 2D Donkey Kong you mentioned.
They mentioned a
Mario
Captain
&
Toad
Rabbids 2.
sequel,
Oh, I would play that.
a new 3D Mario, and a new console. What?
Yeah,
I
see, that's
assume they
just an
mean-
educated guess. Like, what? Nintendo's gonna make another 3D Mario game, and they're gonna make another console at some point? Are you kidding me?
I assume by new
No
console
way.
they mean micro console. Maybe a Switch remake, but I don't think so.
What does
Switch Pro
EAD mean?
Let's find out. Let's click this.
They don't say what EAD is. They just keep saying EAD.
Not sure if it can be defined as EAD, but it is made by Nintendo 100%.
So EAD is Nintendo Entertainment Analysis and Development, and formerly known as Nintendo Research and Development 4, which is the largest software developer of Nintendo, like in-house. That's the team Miyamoto's on. And it reads like a who's who of Nintendo, like Takashi Tezuka, Yoshiaki Koizumi, all those people. Hiroshi Yamauchi was the founder of this department stuff. So it's an in-house. I lost all my links. So a Donkey Kong made by Nintendo, not
Which will
made
be
by
interesting
Retro.
because when's the last time they made one themselves?
Barrel
I mean-
Blast.
Yeah, maybe. Because I was like Mario and Donkey Kong March of the Minis, so that's a different series.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a different series.
It would
I
have
don't
to
know.
be the GameCube or Wii game.
Yeah, and I think the
Um,
first GameCube games were made by someone else.
Because Rare stopped after N64, and
Retro didn't exist till, or their first project was Prime.
yeah, so on GameCube there was Jungle Beat and then Conga 1 and 2,
Yeah,
and then there was
the
Barrel
racing
Blast.
one. Yeah,
and then there was DKC Returns, which is the start of Retro.
yeah.
At least I think it might not be in that order. I'm not sure. I really have no. Has Nintendo ever developed their own Donkey Kong platformer?
I don't think so.
No.
Doesn't sound
Unless
right.
you count the arcade game, the OG Donkey Kong.
Or what is it? Donkey Kong Barrel Blast?
Yeah, on the Wii.
Oh.
Yeah, new 3D Mario and a new console, which again, shocker. Like that's never gonna happen.
Developer is Pan DP.
That's not Nintendo.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Nintendo hasn't made one in a long time.
It'll be interesting. It could be like the best one for innovation, or it could just be alright.
Yeah.
Or it could be Chibi Robo Ziplash. But that wasn't made by them. That was made
Could
by
be what?
Oh no.
You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
A Paper Mario remake.
That'd be hype.
Yeah.
Uh,
We've talked about the original one getting a remake, but I think it's a little less likely because of the NSO Online.
Probably. Metroid Dread DLC, Metroid Prime Trilogy, Metroid Prime 4, Metroid Prime Remasters, Metroid Prime Samus Returns. No way,
Samus
all
Returns
of
isn't
that. All
Samus
of that.
Returns isn't a Prime game. It's the 3DS one. Under that one, it says Samus Returns with some improvements in 2023. I feel like
yeah,
that's a
Metroid
little
Prime Remasters
too long.
announcement are coming very soon, since they want to keep the momentum for the franchise. Metroid Prime 4 in 2023.
I don't see both of those being 2033, and I don't think Samus Returns needs to wait that long unless they're going
I don't think
crazy
Samus
win.
Returns is going to come at all.
Yeah.
You're
No, it's
telling
just
me
out.
you're telling me they're going to release
You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
3DS one.
You're telling me a Metroid this Prime?
I mean, it would be smart, but it would need quite. It would need some, but I don't.
We're talking Metroid Prime Trilogy remaster or
Right.
port anyway, plus Metroid Prime 4 and Samus Returns within 2 years. That sounds like a lot to ask.
Also, it says free DLC, like a difficulty mode. I would be upset if they went, here's DLC for Metroid Dread, but it's just difficulty modes. I would
Yeah.
love like a Zero Suit mission thing. Like we see her taking a break for once. Like Zero Mission and Fusion show in their in credit things if you get higher percentages, her at like bars and cities and stuff.
Yeah,
That'd be cool to start one.
that would be cool.
I would pay for that too.
Let's see. Fire Emblem Remake, Breath of the Wild 2, Zelda remakes and HD port. Oh, this is just all the Twitter links for the stuff we've been talking about.
See if they just said they just claimed that the Fire Emblem remake will come out next year. But they don't say which one. And I kind of think with how long it's been since Three Houses came out, Intelligent Studios is probably working on a new one.
Intelligent systems. How dare you?
What did I say?
You said intelligent
Studios. Okay.
Intelligent Stereos?
Studios. I know they're IS.
Keep changing the word.
You're telling me an intelligent this system? Hit my mic.
I kind of think they're working on something new though, not just a remake. I see a remake coming because they've got the Echoes line that they've used once before.
I have no idea to tell really. So this guy says that Zelda 2, Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be the main event for the next E3, which as long as it doesn't get delayed again, that's just an educated guess.
Duh.
Yeah, of
That's
course
like
it's
the
going to be.
best guess I've
Yeah,
ever
duh.
heard.
Oracle remakes are coming like way in the future. He says 2023 plus. And Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD should be released before the end of summer. Or at least one of them, since I don't know if they're still planning to release both as a single pack or not. So apparently Twilight Princess and Wind Waker by summer, basically by E3, and then Breath of the Wild 2 at the end of the year.
The second to last, the last one. Yeah, last one. The last one's kind of fun. I've been talking about a new new racing game by Nintendo since 2 or 3 years ago. The project started as a racing game to be around Mario 8 Deluxe as an alternative, but not as Mario Kart, but apparently things have changed. The main idea and the best way to describe it is like Mario Kart crossover with Smash Bros. With a big focus on online community bullshit, with lots of weekly stuff to do and
Bullshit.
new ways to race, not just carts and bikes.
Air, guys, we're going into the air.
Ford Ranger.
Ford Ranger. Look, we
had
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Yeah. Look, let's get all the cars in on this, then we can fight it out.
Anything that says Nintendo's gonna do online, I'm like, yeah, no. It's like Nintendo's like, we have Splatoon for that.
I want a Dodge Ram in Mario Kart so I can break down halfway through the race and lose. Got him.
So it continues saying the thing is, after the sales of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the fact that it is still selling, Nintendo has decided not to release it on the Switch and use it as a launch title for the next console as the new Mario Kart, even when this game wasn't supposed to be a Mario Kart in the beginning. Not sure how much original content will survive, but it will go the same way as Nintendo All-Stars route. bruh, first off, they're not releasing a new console. They talk
I mean,
like,
they are, but like at some point, like this is why it gets stupid because
Not
it's
anytime
obviously a guess.
soon.
Like, of course they're gonna make a new one. Like, why are
Yeah,
we
but
having
this
this
guy's in-
discussion? Like, they're gonna
He
make
says
one at some point.
they will release a new console in 2023.
I mean, Nintendo has released a new console every 2 years since 2017. So
No,
by new console, he
I-
probably means like
no, he means new generation. That's what he says. 2023 will be the start of a new generation for Nintendo with a new console.
I feel like that's just gonna be a Switch Pro, because that means that Nintendo was totally lying when they said we're gonna redefine the life cycle of a Nintendo console. Because 2023 is
That's
6
where
years,
I'm at. Yeah,
and
that's
6 years
not-
is what they've always done since 1985. So
new. We're gonna define what console life cycle generation means. Means like we're going at least a decade with this. Bitch.
yeah, or at least like 8 years, or like not
Yeah.
6, because
Not
6 has been
six.
it's always
is
been
standard,
6.
so
It's been
wrong.
6 for like all the generations that Nintendo
6 is
existed,
standard.
So
And they wouldn't have anything to back them up this time.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
mean, they have Switch money, but last time
That's
they
not
were
the
like, if it
3DS
fails, we still have the 3DS to back. it up.
3DS carried them into 2019.
no, they did not.
Well, they wouldn't let it die until 2019.
It carried them more into like 2017, 2018, with still a few games coming out in 2019, but they didn't sell like they should have, which is sad for a bunch of them.
Yeah.
This is totally related, but I just saw this tweet that apparently Mario Party Superstars is the first game in the series to hit an 80 on Metacritic.
That's insane.
I don't know if I agree with that. No, that's higher than the rest.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why it's insane.
I mean, they brought back 100 or whatever old of the mini games people like, but they cut out so much.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I kind of like them, even though I don't like the kind of gameplay, but I like the bigger rosters. I like some of the later boards. I don't know. I want, if we were gonna get a new Mario Kart, I want more like 6 and 7 than any other set. But
I didn't-
people like those
surprised you
first
didn't say
three.
Mario Party 10 because the Wii U was great. Or is that one of the ones we don't talk about anymore? Mario Party 10, one of those.
I mean, I'll play Bowser Party all day long, but the regular mode's just the stupid car. At least
Yeah.
Bowser Party, it's like you're against something.
Yeah. Okay, so finishing topic, winter game recommendations. I thought about this a long time and I got nowhere. The only game I got was Celeste
Okay.
because
If you wanted, like,
it's winter
winter
themed and
themed.
also it's like super mental health advocate thing, and winter
Interesting.
season is mega depression hour.
I
Yeah.
went with comfort games for
That
winter.
also works. I'm not saying that like my way is the only way, although it kind of is the only. No, I'm kidding. That was
way
just
or
my
the
thought.
highway.
but-
listen,
Or-
listen.
Get off the
listen.
podcast.
I sleep well at night knowing that all of my opinions are objectively correct. So.
Objection.
So I was thinking like Animal Crossing and Stardew
No,
Valley.
you can't steal Animal Crossing. That's mine.
See, the only reason I didn't say Stardew Valley is because we started this in the fall, and I said Stardew Valley for fall game, even though it's like
We
saying
did this,
Stardew
like,
Valley, saying
Animal
Life
Crossing
Sims are
and
cheat.
though.
This is cheating. This is cheating.
Life Sims.
Yeah, they
Life
are.
Sims are
Sims
cheating.
Sims was also gonna be one, and I'm like, it's so not fair though.
You can't look. You can use Life Sims because they're relaxing and seasonal, but like they work. They're not like winter Christmas game. They're just yearly.
I
I
think it's
kinda
because
put-
it. Yeah, Life Sims aren't like. I don't know. They're always a good recommendation because they're always going to distract you from whatever the hell's going on. So, but
They're
I don't
cheating,
know.
but it worked.
Also, like I said, Stardew Valley in the fall because like it's a farming game, and fall
Yeah.
is all about the harvest and
Right.
Yeah.
stuff. But like I get it for winter things, like because it's a life sim. But
Yeah.
I tried really hard. I was like, I can't say Stardew Valley because I'm
Right,
gonna
that's
if I do
fair.
that, then I'm gonna say it for every season.
And I mean, that's the thing. It works. for
We
every season.
avoided it kind of for Valentine's. I think we did bring up like, yeah, it's got like a dating thing, but it doesn't really work for this context.
Yeah.
I was thinking though, kind of winter games. I don't know. I kind of put RPGs as like winter games because you're usually more home.
Yeah, you got a lot more time off.
Yeah.
That's true.
Is it a cheat to say Resident Evil Village because it's cold in Resident Evil Village?
It's also cold and you get stabbed.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the
Look,
true
I
meaning-
can
It's
stab
just like
you
real
too.
life, but you also
the
get
true
stabbed.
meaning of the holidays: getting stabbed for your stuff.
Mm.
Winter games. Oh, bro, snowboarding games like SSX or We Ski
yeah.
and Snowboard, or that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We Fit had a snowboarding game.
I did. Fitness games aren't bad for the holidays either.
Ring Fit, you should buy that.
I asked Alex to bring it down because I want to work out and not at the stupid gym.
Damn, I was gonna tell you it's not on your list.
It is on my list, bitch.
I had something in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You could pick quite a few. Just
You could just pick
winter
any Mario
themed.
Kart.
Yeah, but I think that one has like the most, like more winter themed, Christmas themed ones that you can pick.
What's
you
that
could do a
game
little
that came
for it.
out not too long ago? Snow Runner, where it's basically a game where like your goal is to get cars unstuck in snow. Something. It's like a driving
Okay.
game. It's on Game Pass. That's all. That's
I don't
about all I
have-
know
I don't
about it.
have
Pass.
Game Pass.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the listener. The one listener. The six.
the
The
listener.
six. Excuse me. I'm sorry. There's six.
So Jacob,
Oh, we got
because
6.
Yeah, we got 6.
Let's go.
They're like all over the place. One's like, where is it? Somewhere in Europe.
Oh yeah,
That's
we've got
really
we've
little.
got a couple of German. Oh, Spain. Madrid, Spain. We got some listeners in Madrid.
Interesting.
You're telling me in Madrid, this Spain?
Shut the fuck up.
Shit.
Just
This is where
shut.
just drive it into the ground. So maybe I'll stop saying it.
Amazing.
You're telling me a
You-
cactus man?
You're telling me a grant this darling?
You're telling me a micro with this wave?
Telling you a micro this soft?
What else? Honestly, Pokemon. But I feel like
Is
that's
that a
because-
winter game, or is that just because it always comes out in November?
I feel like it's because
Right.
it always comes out in November.
Yeah.
But it's
Like
nice.
I'm not denying that because I bought
Isn't
Pokemon
there-
half because I imagined myself playing it on during Christmas break, which is like
Yeah.
what I've done since
Ever.
2012.
Yeah.
So
like that. It is like that's why it's weird when they don't have a Pokemon game released at the holidays, which is why Arceus releasing in January is very.
Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games on Nintendo DS.
Okay.
Mario and
Oh,
Sonic.
DS, not the fact that there's like 6 winter games. Just the DS one. You
specifically
can't
DS.
play the one on the Switch.
Yo, I'm gonna take Pokemon a step further and say specifically Pokemon Go so that you can go outside and freeze your nuts off.
You know, fair. Look, specifically,
Or other
We're
We're just
things
gonna
that
we're
they
just
do.
gonna let that one slide. We're just gonna move on from that.
Yeah, yeah.
look,
I'm gonna
Joe
say
has
this
an
game
idea.
because it's gonna be a horrible experience.
Yes. Listen, you've
fun.
known me long enough. You should know
I
what kind
mean,
of answers
I
I
love
would give.
horrible experiences.
Depends. Do you want to be scared and then even more freaked out because they're in snow and you're in snow, but you're in the
Look, you set up your chair outside.
and then play on till dawn while it's snowing
Yes,
because they're in a snowy mountain.
yes, that's a winter game
No, it's not. It's a Halloween game.
if you say so.
I mean, you could play it.
You
There's
shouldn't
not
have.
really any a lot. There's not
You
like a lot of
should, it's a good
holiday games.
No,
that
Yeah.
aren't
all
that
the
I
aren't
can
holiday
like
name,
games-
I can name
horrible
movies and
web
shows all
browser
day.
games like
I feel like holiday game, like game wise, it's like the little flash games.
yeah, like
That's kind
when
of
I think of winter games, the first thing that comes to mind is the plug and play episode of JonTron where he plays like all those bootleg
Yeah,
Christmas games about Santa Claus like
Kinda what I was
striking down
thinking of.
children with lightning.
RPGs, which have a lot of them have like calendars and will go through like Christmas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
yeah, some like Persona. I don't know if you'd have time to play Persona during the holidays though.
You cannot play it in China. You get
We had
3
to bring
hours a week.
We have to bring that up.
Can't do anything. It can't have shit in China.
Can't no. You really can't, bro.
You're gonna hate me for this one. You're telling me a chine this
Shut up.
Shut up. Just stop.
Shut.
You're telling me a Jing this
Cease.
Jinping?
Cease.
You're gonna get us banned.
We're probably already banned.
We're definitely already.
This is
banned
episode
Chinese
70.
players.
We were probably banned by episode 4.
That explains our listener count. It's not because they don't.
That's why the China part of the map is black. Void. Yeah, I'm actually surprised we actually managed to list off more than like 2 things. Because Celeste was like the end of my road.
I mean, I'll definitely recommend Final Fantasy Remake Integrate. I think it's great. It's not really a winter game though. It's just a really good game.
Well, yeah, that widens the category. Good games.
Good,
Good
oh.
games.
Wait,
Well,
wait,
you've
wait,
got
wait,
all
wait.
this free time, so you can play whatever you want. Play something good.
No.
Okay,
I will
can
continue to
name
play
some
Apex
trash.
Legends.
No, I'm gonna go play. Yeah, I'm gonna go play Apex.
I
Scream.
was about to be like, I can name some true trash, and Grant's like, no, I'm just gonna play it.
You're telling me an
Ape.
Apex this legend?
I'm going to kill you.
You're telling me an A this Pex? You're telling
This
me
one?
an E this A?
Oh my God! Someone please drop a nuke on this man's head, please.
You asked
Spare
for this.
me. No, I didn't. No,
You
I
did.
didn't. Nope.
You made a regular joke about it at least once, so
I'm gonna kill you.
count you as part of it. All right, well, I guess that's going to wrap this episode up for this week. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, youtube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. We hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season. We'll be taking next week off because, holidays. And
But we're also all running around more this year.
Holiday
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
So happy New Year as well.
Now we'll
yeah.
be back.
No, we won't.
No, our next
Not
episode will
before-
be
We can-
on the
Yeah,
5th.
I guess
Yeah,
true.
it'll be on the.
So I guess Merry Christmas, because that's 2 days after.
Yeah, Merry
or
Christmas,
3.
Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. We'll see you back on January 5th
January 5th.
for the episode
Catching up from 2
71.
weeks.
Yeah, catching up of all the no news that came out on Christmas because
Oh,
it's
that's
Christmas.
what I was
Yeah.
actually gonna ask you. I was like, are we just gonna count it as this week was supposed to be 71, but
No,
No.
I'm not gonna cheat.
not
But
be mean.
yeah, so yeah, that's it. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you back in 2022. Have a very happy holidays and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.